Hello, welcome back to Satisfactory. This is the Ficsit Faction, Maker Gaming, and but yeah, I had big plans for this episode, but I think we're just gonna get through the details of this Nobelisk build, and yeah, we'll get to the new stuff in the next episode. New member, um, check out the links in my description for Woodrow's video, Zero's video, and I'll get to that stuff next week. But yeah, here we go. So after we get the final shape here, we can either go make the display on the front, or we could also go do um, the truck station. We got to bring the sulfur and the coal. These are no longer part of this. Okay, this is just how I assembled the edge going up this slanted wall. You kind of have to pick a side. It cuts in either the outside or the inside, and so I decided to keep the outside looking correct. Keep checking from the other side and decide to swap it back infinitely. Alright, I think that's right. Probably don't need that ladder there. Alright, connect all these. Really liking this design. Exactly what I had in my head when I saw the picture. So close. You know what? I think right there where you can see. What if I made a small, like, well, 4 meters coming out, and we could have a catwalk going that way, and then a ladder going up, and then more catwalk going that way on the outside. That could be pretty cool. Maybe on the inside too. I'm glad I extended it up. It's not so squat. Overall, we are looking good. Oh, we need to figure out the signs. The signs are going to be awesome. Let's see how many we have. That's an important question. It's an important reason to play with explosives. Oh wow, it was right there. Eek. We'll stick with it. But look, here's some more details. We got rivets. And we got, if that's one side, 1, 2, 3, 4 per side. So we have 8. Alright, that's simple enough. Alright, so we need 8 lights. We're just going to count, straight up count. Well, no. We know the center point, right? Let's get up there and look at the center point. Alright, here we go. Alright, 18. Ooh, it's not the best number. 36 divided by 8. That's not a thing. Shit. Could drop it to 6. Let's just drop it to 6. So the 4 spots here between these two blue walls is the exact position that I want to put the control panel. And so we're lining up these 2 lights based off of that platform, and then everything else will be based around the spacing of these 2. Alright, for the perfectionists, that one's 6, that one's 6, these 2 are 5 between each. That'll be perfect. Okay, so I'm just using the same grid photo from the last episode to find the placement of everything, and if you look at the bottom, the light to the warning, to the caution tape, is roughly 1 grid, so that's 2 walls. So that's where we're putting it. Or slightly under, maybe. You know, that orange is pretty good. Let's just use it. Go. We'll go 2. Our first detail. Should be longer though. Alright, so to the inside. Starting 3 down and then 1 up. So inside, starting 3 down. 1 extra 1 up there. Two more. Yes. Alright, I got all 6, or all 8 lights up, top and bottom. Alright, with the lights done, with the shape done, what's next? You know what's next is the display panel. I like how I get up right now. It's do the hypertube, fly up to here, and then running around on these is kind of cool. But we don't need to get all the way up there. Oh shit. I just can't stop. So this is me getting back to my body. It was not a good day.
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
Oh my god. Alright, so I had a thought when I was building this. Let's talk that out for a minute. Alright, if you recall, I said I wanted to do the front of this exactly in the middle of those 2 posts. That one and that one. And I counted it out down there, and it happened to be, it's actually in between 2 lines, right? So this is the exact angle that's coming off of that, and you can't make a straight 4 across line there. So the thing that's annoying is that this one and this one are not exactly straight to that. So neither one of those would be exactly perpendicular to the face of the cylinder, and that would look wrong just inherently, and so that's unacceptable. So I had a thought, and the thought is, so this is the midpoint on this side, and this on this side. Oh. So I thought we'll expand those both out, and that gives us something close to representing a rectangle, but it's not. And then I was thinking beam. Oh, but you know what? It needs to be the front facing so that it's in the right position. So put a beam there, set it to freeform, put it right. Is it only? Oh yeah, it's 31.5 because it's not 32. Because it's a triangle. Okay, so that's the idea. Now if we delete these 4, that's exactly perpendicular to the face. And that's the those are the 4 tiles I had in mind when I put those lights, because if you look in the model, it's pretty well centered in that light. So that's how we're gonna do it, and then we'll probably just come off what we need to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if we need to resize it by a couple meters, we can do it like this, or if not, just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I guess out 4. And now that should put us on that level. Yeah, perfect. So it's on the level, but it matches exactly where we need it to. So we can get rid of that, and now we have a scaffold for our perpendicular controller. All right, interestingly, it's only half of a square above this ridge, which a half would be right here, 1 wall high. So yeah, we'll go there. That would be our spot. All right, let's get started. How far out do we want to go? No, that turned out well. Okay, so how far out do we want to go? Oh wait, no, let's check the height. So that's the bottom. And the top is really only about a quarter square away from the label. So we'll do another half and just go to there. So yeah, that's actually bigger than I was thinking. See you later, bro. Okay, so the closest point is here. And we want at least that to be well covered. So maybe... Is 2 meters enough? I think 2 meters is enough. Alright, but we want them here. Alright, so that's it. Episode over. Alright, is that too far out? No, that's pretty far out, right? Man, every time that pops up, I also want to make the detonator. Alright, we're going to start with a black canvas. Pure black, 1 meter walls. None of that 4 meter bullshit. That's a pretty big sized area. Alright, now we have to decide how we want it to angle back. I think we're gonna have to mess up the outside, the inside. Show you what I mean. Or actually, can we even do that? What's our distance? That would be the compromise for the corner, which is just super ugly. So that's not gonna work. It's well centered. We're gonna have to think about the edges though. Right. Oh, and I also built a little way up for all the times I've died. I've now died 6 times. I think. Maybe 5. Yeah, 4 today, and then the truck. Yeah, now I have this scaffolding to look into all this. And I also built this. Just a little lookout. So yeah, this is kind of cool. And then I made this space for something, some sort of command area, something or other, but I don't know if we'll keep it or not. And then you can get to the top of it right there. Okay, what was my idea? Yeah, I think that's what we'll go with. I like that. So we'll repeat it on that side. Oh, that looks good. That looks so much better. Well, that's a nice view. So yeah, we got that top and bottom ridge, but not the sides. That's good to see those those 4 screws, and then obviously have good idea for the wires. I don't know if this is far enough, but we'll start here. Better. Much better. Yep, I can deal with that. Except the top, we gotta fix the top. Don't have to do that at the moment. Yes. Alright, this is easy. It looks like, at first sight, we got 2 walls beneath, and then 3 walls of the red, 1 wall, then 3, then 2. Let's see what we actually have, though. Alright, so that's our middle. Alright, so my numbers, this should be 8, and then about 24, but that's not going to happen, so that's 8. I'm sorry, not 24, 8 and 12. 8, 11. That's pretty perfect. I'll take it. Alright, so that means 11. We'll just code it like this for now. Alright, just baby steps. But we do need those little ridges for, actually, are those buttons? I thought it was a display, but they're buttons. Those need to be popped out. For the pop out, I should do vertical beams, rotated 45 degree. And that'll give me some ridges. But also we might want to come, yeah, we're going to come out 1 meter for the buttons. Alright, let's make this what we need. We might be able to just do a barrier right here. So that would be 2 out. That would be no out. That would be 1 out. I mean, that's definitely better, right? exactly what we wanted. Alright, on top of turning these red, we probably want to put some beams on the edges so it doesn't look like it's floating. I think I like that better where we're going on the back edge. Yep, I like that much better. Alright, how about those ridges? How many are there? Roughly 9 across 16. It's every 2. Let's just start there. We'll rotate 3. Alright, we're going to repeat that 16 times. We're going to paint them all red. Man, it's great when things work out. Let's do a tiny bit darker. We're going to lose track of this. It's subtle. Ho ho ho, does that look like a button? Ho ho ho. I don't know why I did that. You know, these might even look better rotated. Yep, they do. Oh yeah, and if we leave them black, it kind of looks like the ridge of the casing instead of the button. Alright, almost done. We're just going to need to put the buttons on. The ridges, sorry. Alright, now we do dark red and we are done with the buttons. The buttons with the nice grip. Correct that. Oh, that's good. I want to get rid of all this scaffold just to look at it. Might regret that. Alright, as editor, I got to take over. The top section went through a lot of iterations. Different heights here were checked from long distance. Different heights, the tilted walls, different inner radiuses, different materials. So here's just a couple quick clips of that and the end result. Okay, I think I must have just capturing the audio for this. I don't remember what I was doing here with all the pointing. I do know though, now that we have the top, we want to figure out the math of these five circles on the top. So that's what this math here is for. See how close we can get with the barriers rotating 15 degrees. Okay, so for 5 cylinders, we have 360 degrees, divided by that 5 was 72. We have 15-degree barriers, which gives us the option to go to 75, just 3 degrees off for each section. So basically this is me lining out each of those. So we'll go 75 degree spacing between 4 of them, and then the other one will lose whatever the rest is. Put that down to 60, I think. So yeah, that's what this is. Well, that turned out well enough. So yeah, we've got the 5. Looks like the 2 close ones are these. Yep. So we won't do one there. I think we'll do one the rest of them. What do we got? Got hypertube floor holes, pipeline holes. Okay, so I'm not really happy with this at all, but we're gonna move along. Oh shit. Alright, and we did the 4 screws on the front. So that basically leaves... No, I got some glitchy shit happening right there. We go. So if you look on the side of it by my fingers, there's a ridge that runs all the way up the cylinder. We could add that and the rivets on either side of it. Looks like 4 for the top, 4 for the bottom. Oh, and then also the triangle. And the tape and the wire. Then we'll be done. So the rivets, I think... Oh shit, I did it again and I'm gonna die. Yes! That was lucky. Looks pretty good to me. And we'll use these as rivets. Just check the color. They're silver. Alright, that's one of the seams. Looks like when you reload it, you could see that other side for a split second. There are both sides. Alright, seam complete. That's cool. Alright, how about this triangle? Thing's about 4 squares tall, which makes it what? 8 walls high and 4 across. And it's slightly to the left of the controller. So maybe here-ish, center. 14. So middle, we go up from the middle, it'd be 8, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so I think I like that, but I just think we need to come out 1 more meter and then we can draw the triangle. That's 16 that way, 16 that way. And that's our triangle. I guess we gotta fill it in, and I guess then we gotta border it with a different color. That does some crazy stuff unless you do different layers. So we'll do the black layer on the outer layer. We'll do that one out from the other. But for now, we just need to fill this in yellow. You know, running out of material, maybe I should just end it here. I was supposed to get to introducing the new member, but, you know, I just really need to get back to cleaning up this damn bowl prank. But yeah, when we get back, we'll finally get started on the factory. We'll meet Woodrow. We'll look a little bit at the race. If y'all want to see that, like I said at the beginning of the video, Zeros and Woodrows do a great job of capturing the fun of race day. So yeah, go take a look at those, and I'll see you soon. You know, I realize it's rude to call it the details episode and then not finish all the details. So at least let me just show them. Oh shit, I left that scaffold. Alright, so that's the finished product. We got the hyper tubes going in and out into the controller. Going out, that's the triangle, finished and colored. This is a first attempt at the tape. I'm going to do a little bit more wrapping around, but it works okay with the ramps. Oh, Jesus. Never mind. I'm not going to show you anymore. See y'all next time.